Oak Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. And we are here, of course, on the Landwehrkanal map. So, had to make a couple of changes since last episode. I'm trying to get things to run a little smoother here. First off, you'll notice I'm running the JCB. I traded in the large New Holland for this. The issue with the New Holland was, even though it was supposed to be well over the 200 horsepower mark, it would barely, pulling nothing and carrying nothing, make it up the hill beside the farm, like off the main road, across the little bridge, and then up that hill. It is steep, but by the same token, the little New Holland 150 makes it without too much effort, and so do most of the other tractors. When it came to hauling things, it would barely work with cedar. So I don't know if the weight is wrong on it a little bit or what, but yeah, there's not much point when I could buy this and actually make a little bit of money off of what the New Holland cost me. So, and this one actually acts like it is advertised for. The other thing, I got rid of the little Kverneland cedar. Reason being, and yeah, I bought a bunch of outboard motors instead. Reason being, I was having issues with it. You'd get to the end of a row, you would shut it off. Now, it was a two-piece. It carried the seed in the front, and it had the actual drill in the back. You had to turn both pieces on, then away you'd go, and it would seed a row. You get to the other side, you'd shut the back one off so that it wouldn't keep, scraping in the ground. And you'd turn it back on, and all of a sudden it wasn't seeding. And if you shut everything off and started from scratch, it may or may not fix the issue. So it has worked on other maps. I'm not sure why I was running into that issue here, but it happened on the New Holland, and it happened again when I switched to the JCB. At any rate, we've not used this one. I showed it to you guys when I showed off the mods, but it seems to work fairly well, and it's very light, which is kind of nice, because that means we're not dragging it all over the place. Alright, it is lowered down. We can turn it on, and away we go. So yeah, it's nice and light. In fact, I can actually run circles around this field, i.e. the tractor will haul it up the steepest hill. So, let me tell you guys, cultivating? Boy, oh boy, that was a job. You really had to think about what you were doing, because otherwise you'd get a quarter of a way up a row or something and just simply have to stop and lift the cultivator and drive elsewhere. Yeah, it was quite a fun little operation. So, I don't know. I've also sort of gotten rid of a couple of mods. They were not the best running, or they were of little use, i.e. the MR, zoom, the small farm pack, stuff like that. Now, it obviously works absolutely flawlessly. It's just, there's really nothing in the pack that I'm going to use on a farm this size, and it is an extra 62 megs of mods in a folder. A couple of other things that I just know I'm simply not going to be taking advantage of. A bunch of different bale fork things that I had, etc., etc. So I'm quite happy to be using the simple one that I do use. And then for the big pickups, of course, we got the big Rambo there that'll chunk us 6 bale at a time, and we can't complain about that. So yeah, having switched out to this particular thing, I might actually get some seeding done. Ooh. Of course, I have to be a little more careful than that. And as you can see, it's not exactly a quick exercise, but this is MR. It seldom is quick. At least not as quick as anything else you're doing in a non-MR version. See if I can't level this row out a little bit. Might make my life a little easier too. What else have we done? Not much else has changed. As I said last time, I have sprayed the barn full of straw. So with any luck at all here, we should actually... Ooh, are there any great demands? Am I missing out a chance to make hooplas of money by any chance? I didn't see anything. Sugar beets in 3 days, corn in 3 days, and then sugar beets. Ew. Well, I can't say any of that impresses me too terribly much. Now, wheat. It's not what I want, but we're on the right page, so... as you can see, we've got seeds. We don't have fertilizer because I filled up the calc instead. Actually, I don't think I've gone and gotten the calc yet. So, cows, liquid manure producing lots, and we can see they are now just starting to produce manure, 333. So good, they are taking advantage of it. Our sheep are doing well, 0 productivity, but that's because they haven't refreshed yet. Chickens, they're doing fine. No productivity because they have no food and only a little bit of water. Piggies. Yeah. 1. Oh, pigs 1, I see. Not doing anything, obviously. So, let's carry on with what we were doing, shall we? We obviously have a long way to go with pretty much everything. This is a relatively fresh start. I mean, this is the first time we're seeding the field since the switch over to MR, so yeah, definitely a fresh start. Boy, I could actually hit a hired worker with this thing. It's working so well. That's amazing. But we're not exactly rolling in the cash, and the way these great demands are coming in, it doesn't look like we will be for a while. But we certainly have enough to maintain. And I'm going to have to, of course, go and buy some calc. So that's probably going to rip us for a good 20k or so, I'm thinking. See, I can actually head. This is the steepest part, and this tractor hauls stuff there, no problem. I think this is a really light seeder. I guess there's a reason it looks like cheap plastic. It probably is. At least the tractor certainly treats it like it is, and that's kind of nice, because like I said, after struggling with that cultivator, oh my god, even the cornfield was, you know, rather difficult. But again, once you sort of figure out, well, okay, I definitely don't want to be going this way, then it worked out a little better. And we'll see how we end up here between this time and the next time we need to use it. I don't know that I want to go through that particular struggle again. So our choices, of course, are to go to either one of the big Case IHs, because they will probably be able to do just what this guy is now doing with the seeder, haul it up the steepest part of the entire field, or maybe even that other great big monster that I have that's 500 something horse, because I think it's the same price range, although it might be considerably more per day, and I can only imagine how much gas it needs. Only imagine. Alright, this is coming along. Let's say I think our next little project, and maybe I'll take a pause from the seeding here and we can go and get on with that, is go pick up some calc. I don't think I've done that yet. At least I didn't see it listed. I might have just missed it. But of course now I'm curious as heck. I really need to know. So I think at the end of this row we will take a quick break from the seeding and see what it gets us, shall we? Beautiful. Alright. Coming along quite nice. Really happy with that. Like I said, compared to the cultivating, this is just a breeze. Oh, 1:30 in the afternoon. Not exactly a brilliant sunny day, but not too bad. So, I think if we take a little trip behind the cows. Hello, ladies. How you doing? Don't mind I jumped your fence, do you? I didn't think so. And, ooh, not much grass left, huh? Okie dokie. I know you got lots of straw because I gave you lots of straw. Alright, there's the trailer. And this is for our calc. So, but I appear to have. Okay, we don't have to. I already got a nice pile of calc. I thought I'd done that. I did that while I still had that other Daimler trailer or whatever it was. So, okay. Well, I just needed to check that. Sorry about the interruptus cetus. There you go. Too many Roadrunner cartoons. All the way back up the hill. Alright. Haha, fooled you. So we still get these two. That's doing fine. Alright. Okay, this is the other farm. Not what I'm looking for, though. I'll show you what I'm looking for when we get there. I have taken... My goodness, we have a lot of vehicles. Hello? There you are. I've taken this guy, which is our root crop harvester, and I've moved him down here to field 13. It doesn't belong to us, but we can, of course, harvest it, which is what we're going to do. So let's have a look. I would assume if I click X, it's going to unfold a bunch of stuff. There we go. Yes, indeed. All the usual goodies and gizzles. Oh, it just doesn't stop. Look at that. Ring, 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 ring. Okay. And it appears it did take that directly to the ground. So, let's just have a look, make sure there's nothing else I need to do. Next fruit type, sugar beet. I don't know. I don't remember if that was, I think it's potatoes, actually. I think. Field 13. Types of fruits. Here we go. Field 13 is potatoes. Sugar beets are this weird color. Okay, so we need key numpad 7. Potatoes. Perfect. We're gonna go with that, guys. So turn it on. Alrighty. And no, it says it's already down. We should be happy, happy, joy, joy here. Here we go. Got off to a little bit of a rough start, but she's going now. Alright. Can be a little bit of a weird field, but that's okay. All of the fields here are pretty much hand doers, so that's good enough. Yeah, I'm going to collect up a bunch of this. I know it'll make our piggies happy. It will also give us another crop in the silos. And that's going to be a good thing, because so far the gods of great demand have not exactly favored us, have they? Okay, and this is going to be a fast process, just like everything else in MR. Although, admittedly, this is probably the flattest field I've seen so far in the game. Well, and we're not actually that far away from home. We're just up the hill. You can even see the buildings. So, not bad at all. Won't be too much to get a whatchamacallit, a trailer and tractor down here. Not too much at all. I'm not sure what the capacity is on this. As you can see, it's certainly not the stock game one. And the reason I like it is, even though it's a few dollar more, it will work for potato and sugar beets. So, as well as I think if you have carrots, onions, there's a couple others that some of the mixed maps have. And it seems like it will do them all. So that's kind of nice. Nice little unit. Seems to work well. The animations are nice. You know, the modeling is done well. So there you go. That can be today's mod spotlight. So let's have a little closer look. There we are, climb. It's a little bit rocky on the wheels. Of course, that front piece is still turning. I guess that would kind of drag on it. If we re-engage, away she goes. So no issues there. So not bad. This one I think was probably on MR WordPress. So let's just follow this odd shape. There we go. 24% at 8,000. So she's got a fairly good tub on her. Well, that's a nice thing. I can hear a train somewhere close by. Still trying to figure out whether all the shops and stuff are on the wrong side of the track or whether we are. Well, it doesn't matter the way it goes. There's a right side and a wrong side of the track for some reason. Wow, this is a fair-sized field for Tatus. I'm not exactly going to get this done in 5 minutes. But you can see the projects we have. And we haven't even touched our logging yet. The trees are ready. We have a harvestable rack of trees. So, perhaps if I get this done off camera, and I get at least a couple of the fields seeded, I think I'm going to do both the upper fields in wheat, and I haven't decided what to do with the cornfield. I don't think we'll need silage for a while, but we didn't get a whole lot of corn either, so I may actually do corn and then actually harvest it. I might even split the field. It's humongous. And I wouldn't mind having our own root crop going once we get all of this. Where did I... Oh, I see. This is the last edge. We're just about done one row around. So one loop around is getting us like 43% here. 1428. I'm going to say it holds 30,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. There we go. Our first circuit. Alright. So, I am going to carry on with this, guys. I think we'll call it an episode here. I see this also reads losses, like a few of them do. And there doesn't seem to be any way to... I don't know. I've tried this. Which one is it? Oh, the one that reaps the grass does the same thing. And I'm not really sure how to reduce the losses. You know, if I take it down, like if I take the silage cutter down to the point where it's only using about 2% of the head, then it's like 3% loss. If I'm using the entire head, it's like 20% loss. And you can tell by how fast the numbers go up that you are indeed slowing down how much you're picking up. And yet, reducing the speed of the machine didn't improve that. So it's something I'm going to have to look into. But, at any rate, guys, I think we're going to call the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. We are fairly busy putting stuff in, taking stuff out. That's the way farming goes. And what's up next time? I really don't know. Hopefully a little forestry. But till then, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Farming Simulator. Ciao for now.